Hey, what's up? Hello everyone, it's Marissa here, and today I'm back in my room at home from college. If you don't know me, hi, my name is Marissa. I am a freshman this year at Indiana University, a Big Ten school, but also a very rigorous program because I'm in the business school, so that's been kind of tough to balance. I wrote down a couple things that I wish I knew before my freshman year, first semester. I thought I would just share them today because obviously I want to help you guys out who are going to be freshmen next year or in years to come, or maybe you're already in college and this is stuff you can relate to. I don't really know, but that is what the gist of this video is. So I wrote them all down in my handy dandy bando planner because I love this thing. So yeah, I definitely didn't write these out while I was procrastinating studying. So for the things I wish I knew before my first semester of college, number one, you will travel. I went to a school that's pretty close to home, only a couple hours by car, and I was really nervous that I would be kind of like stuck in a bubble again and wouldn't really get out, see the world. I really thought I'd go farther away for school, like Arizona was one of my top picks, and I'm from the Midwest, so like that'd be so far away, and like just thinking about it, I'd be so tan right now if I went there. Anyway, I decided to stay close to home because I have younger siblings and it was less expensive and all these other factors, but honestly it's been really great. I've had so many opportunities to travel. So far I've gone to Minneapolis, Chicago, and New York City, all through like school sanctioned and funded programs. Really been able to challenge myself, meet new people, see new cities, and I really enjoyed that. So that's something I wasn't sure I would be able to do when I got to college, but I have definitely made it happen. Number two, friends can kind of come and go, which is kind of sad, but the people you meet like the first week of college, you might be like, wow, this person's gonna be like one of my best friends, and that just might not be the case. They might find another group or just, I don't know, like lose touch, and you can't really tell. Even like through this first semester, I'm not really sure who will be like my friends like throughout the course of college or even throughout the course of my life. I mean, that definitely could happen with some of my friends now, but like you never really know because college is very busy. You like make friends, but then they get really involved in other stuff that you're not in, and it can be really hard. So that's something I kind of wish I knew. Number three, you will make bad decisions. You are not human if you don't make bad decisions, and I've definitely made some. That's a good one. I mean, you live and you learn. One of the people I met, I've been doing some volunteer work with some elderly people, and the one lady was like, if you don't have any regrets, then you're not living right. And that's something I kind of try to take into consideration. Obviously, you want to make sure it's nothing too big, but I mean, some bad decisions, they're gonna happen. Whether it's like not studying for a test or putting your time into something that you shouldn't, or something like that, it'll happen. Number four is that rejection is inevitable. I really struggled with this for a while. You just can't get everything you want. Like, it's just not gonna happen. So I mean, that can be really frustrating for people who come from high schools where they were like top of the top and like really good, really well balanced, did sports, did really good in school, had a job, all this stuff. But like when you go to college, it's a whole new ball game, and that was really overwhelming for me. You can get rejected from a boy, rejected from like a selective organization. You can get a bad grade on your test and feel like you're not in the right school or like, you know, program, major, whatever. I don't have experience with all three, but those things could definitely happen to you, and it's best to go in knowing that like rejection can't happen, and it can be really heartbreaking, but you get over it and hopefully come out stronger. I mean, I don't want to turn this into a Kelly Clarkson song. Number five is that it's very easy to get overwhelmed. Just breathe. As I said before, it's really easy to be like super involved and look super awesome in high school, but college is so different. And I personally thought like I was going to be so involved doing all these things, and it was really hard for me like once I got to college, like picking what to be involved with. I got really overwhelmed. I was like trying to focus on my classes so I didn't get as involved in extracurriculars, and then I was like, what am I doing? Like, I don't know if I'm like allotting my time correctly. And it's okay. There's no right or wrong way to do it. You just have to breathe. For example, for me, I decided to take a yoga class twice a week, and it was so good for me. The breathing thing comes in because we did yoga breaths, but you gotta just like pick stuff you really like and make sure you incorporate it into your day, because you don't have a set schedule every day. It's really honestly chaotic, and figure it out as the year goes on. And I'm definitely gonna work on that next semester, is figuring out what I want to get involved in and allotting time for that. while managing my grades and like social stuff too. So you gotta figure it out along the way. Number 6, there are so many people that you will interact with. I didn't really realize this when I came to college, but there are so many different people that like I never like met those types of people in high school or like in my life. And I mean, I went to a pretty decently diverse high school, but college is so different. There are so many international students who like barely speak English. Like I met a ton of people from India, from China. When I went to Chicago, my roommate was from China, so there's kind of like a language barrier. There's a large Jewish population at IU, which I had like one Jewish friend growing up, but like being around a lot of them, you like learn more about like their customs, like they can't eat like pork and stuff, and like all these like little things that you never really ever thought about, and you just really get like a lot of exposure to like new perspectives, which is super important. So yeah, that's something I really appreciate about where I go to school, is that the population's pretty diverse and I've got to interact with people that are way different than me, which is, you know, good. Number 7 is that the food will suck. Yeah, I think a lot of people say this, like the food in college is just not good. I mean, you will find things that you like for example, the C-store where I live, like in my neighborhood of campus, has such good C-store subs, so good. You will get sick of them if you eat them every day, so you gotta find other stuff. Gotta go to the dining halls that are good, find stuff that you like, but either way, you'll probably get tired of it, so it just makes you appreciate good meals when they come around when you go home or go out to eat or something. Number 8 is it'll be hard to separate your like new life in college from your old life at home. Just like finding time to like call your family or like hang out with your friends from home can be really challenging, and it's like you're in this like new world where it's like everything's so exciting, so new, you have all these new friends, but then like you have to remember you have these old friends that maybe you should try to hang out with sometimes, but then you have like your family. It was so hard for me to like try to be there for my sister as she's going through her freshman year of high school, and like my little brother, like I've always been like really close with him, so it was like so weird to like have that so separated going through college and like finding time to balance that. Number 9 is Amazon Prime will be your best friend. Honestly, don't know how college worked before Amazon Prime. Number 10 is Spotify and Netflix will also be your best friend. Super good, totally recommend you guys get those before college. Number 11 is dogs and children will make you freak out. I am just like used to a neighborhood that's like full of little kids and cute dogs, and when you go to college, it's like all people your own age and then like older professors, and there's like no dogs, which is so sad. So something I did was go to the farmers market in Bloomington where my school is, and that was like such a nice experience because then like I could see, you know, families, and I could see dogs, and like I could buy some fresh produce, and it was so great. Got me out of the like bubble of the campus. So that's a little recommendation. Try to find something like that if you are gonna miss dogs and kids. Number 12 is you will miss avocado. I love avocados, and there are no avocados at school. That kind of just goes along with like other stuff you maybe like may take for granted while you're at home. Is there just like a lot of like fresh produce and stuff that will be really hard to get at school, and even like little things like your favorite store or like stuff you have in your room at home, like your big bed and stuff, you just kind of take for granted. Like I took for granted fresh avocados. So number 13 is you will get sick. I was more sick this first semester of college than I think I have ever been in my whole life combined. I don't know what happened. I think it's just like living with so many people. People had mono, people had like strep throat, all these like gross diseases, viruses and stuff, and you're just like living so close to them, and like you might share drinks, you might like share other stuff, you might go out, I don't know, just being in close quarters, you get really exposed to a lot of germs and you can get really sick. Know where your health center is, call your mom to see what she thinks you should do, drink a lot of water, make sure you're eating fruits and vegetables, take a vitamin, exercise. There's lots of stuff you can do to prevent it, but sometimes it's just inevitable, so take care of yourself, but also know you'll probably get sick. Number 14 is you will miss sleep. It is so hard to get enough sleep in college, and it's something you really should try to do, but not gonna lie, it's really challenging. Something that helped me though is that I downloaded a like sleep tracker app, and so I try to use that when I go to bed. That way I see how many hours I get and can try to like not catch up on sleep, but like make sure I'm getting enough throughout the week. Number 15 is you will not gain that much weight. I don't know if it's the same for everyone. Like some people obviously do gain like the freshman 15, but I only gained like a few pounds, and like I don't know, like it kind of just like depends on how well you take care of yourself. I think the like literal average is like 5 or something. It's not 15. That just like freaks people out. But do not have that be like a stress on your mind throughout your freshman year. Like obviously like go to the gym, find something to like that you like to work out and like burn calories or whatever, but like don't worry about it too much. Also, make sure you know that alcohol does have a lot of calories in it. Don't go the first like 8 weeks without knowing that, because that's how a lot of people gain weight. But you can also lose weight by like walking to class or going to exercise groups or, you know, whatnot, eating healthy. So number 16 is right away, or not maybe right away, but early on you should try to make a group chat with like friends, and you should also try to share your location with them, which is like kind of weird, I know, but like me and my group of friends, we did that like pretty far into the semester, and I wish we kind of did it sooner, because it really helps you like if you all go out together, like know if someone's like being left behind, because you can like see where they are, or like you all have each other's numbers in case there's like an emergency or something. It's just really nice to keep connected, and I wish my group maybe did that a little bit earlier on, but like we obviously had to wait till we were pretty good friends to like feel comfortable to do that. But yeah, if you're comfortable with that, definitely make a group chat, share locations. It's just a lot safer. Number 17 is there will be a lot of smart people that will intimidate you. There are people on my floor into schools like Columbia or Stanford. One girl even told me her ACT score one time, and I was like, wow, that was not what mine was. But yeah, they're gonna be really smart, but you have to realize you're all in the same school now. You're on a level playing field. So yeah, don't let that intimidate you. Number 18 is that it's gonna be hard to get to know your professors, but you can do it. Go to office hours, be active in class, stuff like that. Number 19 is sharing your room isn't that bad. I've never shared a room before, but I lucked out and got a really good roommate, so thanks Jenna for being great. But yeah, it really isn't that bad. Don't worry about it. And number 20 is you will be okay. I don't know, I kind of like ran out of stuff to say, but school is hard. It's definitely gonna have its challenges, difficulties, humps in the road, whatever, but you got this. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed my tips for college, stuff I wish I knew before my first semester. I got a long way to go, I know, so maybe more advice videos will be in the future. Hope you guys have a good rest of the day, and I will see you in my next video. So.